Hello, everyone. I'm Allison Shaw, a wellness coach. Over the years, I've deeply immersed myself in the teachings of Kryon, a non-physical energy channeled by Lee Carroll. Today, I'm excited to share with you a condensed excerpt from one of Kryon's enlightening videos, narrated by John Burnside. Be sure to stick around until the end for a special announcement.
Greetings, dear ones. I am Kryon of Magnetic Service, and I bring forth a message of compassion and love from the realms beyond your earthly existence. Though I have never inhabited a human form, nor am I a singular entity, I represent the collective consciousness of what you may perceive as trillions of souls, all interconnected with the divine source. God, the essence of all creation, transcends human comprehension. It is a force of boundless love and compassion untouched by the conflicts and disputes of human affairs. My purpose in channeling these messages is not to amass followers or instigate division, but to offer benevolent guidance and empowerment to those who seek truth and understanding. Let us contemplate the evolution of spiritual consciousness. As humanity transitions into a new paradigm, it is natural for the attributes of spiritual systems to evolve accordingly. Yet some may resist this change, clinging to outdated beliefs and traditions. For those open to this shift, it is a time of profound transformation and awakening. Consider the concept of the Akashic records, the energetic imprint of past experiences and lifetimes. It is not a linear record, but rather a complex web of interconnected energies, influencing your thoughts, emotions, and actions in the present moment. Your past experiences shape your biases, fears, and tendencies, often without conscious awareness. However, as you awaken to higher consciousness, you have the opportunity to transcend these limitations. You are not bound by the patterns of your past, but have the power to release old wounds and embrace a new way of being. It is a journey of self-discovery and liberation, reclaiming your true essence beyond the constraints of time and space. Every aspect of your soul's journey, every incarnation, contributes to the collective wisdom of humanity. Even after you depart this physical realm, your energy continues to resonate within the Earth's grid, shaping the experiences of future generations. You are interconnected with all of creation, part of a vast tapestry of existence. Embrace this moment of awakening, dear ones, for it is a time of profound growth and expansion. Release the burdens of the past and step into the light of your true potential. You are not defined by your past, but by the boundless possibilities of your future. Now, let's explore the concept of the Akashic records, but with a twist. In recent years, we've begun to view the Akash differently. Rather than seeing it as a mere record of past experiences, we now understand it as a storehouse of knowledge from which we can draw. Think of it like a library of wisdom, containing everything you've ever experienced or learned in your past lives. Imagine having access to all that accumulated wisdom when faced with challenges or seeking personal growth. Whether it's improving your health, extending your lifespan, or developing qualities like courage and self-worth, the answers may already lie within your Akash. You've earned these insights through your past experiences, and now you have the opportunity to tap into them. But let's delve deeper into the Akashic template, a concept we've never discussed publicly before. This template is like a blueprint based on old energy, designed to guide you through life's challenges and opportunities. It's ingrained in your DNA, influencing everything from your lifespan to your cultural beliefs. However, here's where it gets interesting. With the shift in energy ushered in by the completion of the Year of the Nine, newborn souls entering this world will no longer carry the burden of this old template. Instead, they'll be born into a new energy, free from the constraints of the past. Now let's focus on you, the old souls. You've been operating according to this old template for lifetimes, but it may be holding you back in some ways. For instance, consider the concept of aging and mortality. In the old energy, you were conditioned to believe that aging was inevitable, and death was a natural conclusion to life. But what if I told you that this is just a limitation imposed by the old template? But in the new reality, you're capable of living much longer, healthier lives than you've been led to believe. Your DNA is programmed for longevity, not just a mere century of existence. The key is to rewrite your template, to affirm your intention to live a longer, healthier life, free from the constraints of the past. You are the master of your own template, and it's time to take control. Instead of passively accepting the limitations imposed by the old energy, you can consciously shape your reality to align with the new energy of possibility and abundance. So, the next time you visit the doctor or face a health challenge, remember that you have the power to defy the limitations of the old template. Affirm your intention to live a long, healthy life, and watch as your reality begins to shift in accordance with your new beliefs. This is the essence of the shift in consciousness we're experiencing. A shift from limitation to empowerment, from fear to possibility. Embrace it, dear ones, for the possibilities are truly limitless. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on the profound coherence and connection we're experiencing in this room. As we open our hearts to each other and to the divine source, let us bask in the warmth and love that surrounds us, knowing that we are truly one in spirit. Thank you for being part of this transformative journey. Together, we are paving the way for a new era of peace, harmony, and abundance on our beloved planet Earth. Have once considered impossible. When you come together with this intention, dear ones, the energy that is created is truly profound. It is an energy of openness, of receptivity, and of readiness to receive the wisdom that is being offered. Now, let us delve into a metaphor that illustrates the process of receiving guidance from Spirit and how it relates to timing and action. Imagine that you are given a ticket to board a train. In the old energy paradigm, this would typically result in a knee-jerk reaction to immediately take action. You would feel compelled to jump into action without considering whether the timing is right or whether the conditions are conducive to success. This knee-jerk reaction is a product of the old paradigm of authority figures pushing you to act, creating a habitual response to any form of guidance or intuition. It's akin to being in a box, where you feel the need to constantly push yourself to take action, regardless of whether the timing is right or not. In the new energy paradigm, things operate differently. You still receive the ticket representing the intuitive guidance from Spirit, but you are no longer confined to the box of old habits and conditioned responses. Instead, you are able to see the track illuminated before you, symbolizing the clarity and awareness that comes with the new energy. With this clarity, you can discern whether the train representing the opportune moment for action is present on the track or not. If it's not there, you don't rush to take action out of fear or impatience. Instead, you trust that the timing will reveal itself when the conditions are right. This shift in perspective allows you to wait patiently, knowing that pushing yourself prematurely will only lead to frustration and disappointment. Instead, you trust in the divine timing of events and remain open to receiving further guidance. Remember, dear ones, that the intuitive guidance you receive is like a thread connecting you to the divine source and to all of humanity. When you tune into this guidance and trust in its wisdom, you align yourself with the flow of the universe, allowing things to unfold naturally and effortlessly. So the next time you receive intuitive guidance to take action, pause for a moment and check if the train is on the track. If it's not, trust that the timing will reveal itself in due course. Have faith in the process, dear ones, and know that you are always supported and guided by the loving energy of Spirit. As you leave this space, may you carry with you the awareness of this new paradigm of timing and action. May you trust in the divine timing of events and remain open to receiving further guidance from Spirit. And may you move forward with confidence, knowing that you are always guided and supported on your journey. Realize the symphony of your being, orchestrated by the divine harmony of your consciousness. It's like tuning an instrument to perfection, where each note resonates with clarity and purpose, creating a melody of wellness and vitality. But it all starts with the fundamental shift in perception, dear ones. It begins with recognizing the inherent magnificence within you, untethered by the constraints of age, genealogy, or victimhood. It's about rewriting the narrative of your existence, no longer bound by the limiting beliefs that have held you back. Instead of viewing yourself through the lens of societal norms and expectations, dare to see yourself as a timeless being, existing in the eternal now, free from the shackles of time and limitation. Embrace the truth of your divinity, and watch as the universe aligns itself to reflect back to you the beauty and power of your true essence. So, who do you think you are, dear ones? You are the architects of your own reality, the creators of your destiny. You are the embodiment of love and light, capable of transforming your life and the world around you through the sheer power of your intention. As you leave this space, may you carry with you the understanding that you are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul. May you embrace your true identity as a divine being, and may you step boldly into the limitless potential that awaits you. Remember, dear ones, the journey begins with a single step, a shift in perception, a choice to see yourself in a new light. So, who do you think you are? You are the answer to your own question, the key to unlocking the infinite possibilities that lie within you. Realize that just wasn't right, that wasn't. Right. Here's something we brought up before. This is important, dear ones. It has to do with the integrity of knowledge. This is important. Some of the most profound things you may have learned from your instructors, from your priests, through your shamans are now starting to drop away in their accuracy. And in that, you feel you will betray them if you cross over to a new truth. That is very real. And you will say, well, but my parents gave me this, and that's what I believe. Mom and Dad, they gave me the best they could. It's what I believe. I really loved this pastor I had, and he was just the best man. He's gone now, but I'll always remember what he told me, and that's the way I live my life right now. And suddenly, we come along with a whole different idea that goes beyond any of that. And many won't move off that peg because of this, the integrity of the people that you loved who gave you truths that now are starting to slip away. And how do you get through that? Well, there are several ways. Number one, if they're deceased, they now know better. They're here. They're cheering you on. But number two, in your memory, they were giving you, in full integrity, the best they had. The best they had. And there's nothing wrong with that. If they had what you know today, do you think that they would give that to you? They would. So there's nothing shameful at all or betraying about moving forward and accepting a bigger truth. You control your biology. You control not only how you age and how fast you age, but what happens chemically as you age. This is so important, because part of the scenario is how disease would attach itself to you. I told you before that as human consciousness starts to evolve to a higher level, it will change the entire body because all of your cells are receptors and listening for instructions. And a higher consciousness will give higher kinds of instructions. And in that, eventually, there will be a body that will not accept disease because it's smarter than it used to be. You all understand that you have something called the smart body. And again, I'm going to give you the example of how consciousness works like homeopathy. You accept homeopathy. Interesting, isn't it, that the fact that this country doesn't have much homeopathy is political. And it's not what you think. It doesn't really have to do with your medicine. It has to do with what happened with the English when you became Americans and won that war. By the way, you did. You threw away everything European. You threw away their accent. You threw away their medicine. You threw away their religion. You didn't want anything to do with the Church of England, on and on. And part of that was homeopathy, and today when you go to Europe it's everywhere, and here it's nowhere. Let's talk about that. Not the fact that it's not anywhere you want to find it, dear ones. In your country you can find it. But the idea of it, it's a conceptual idea that works with the body. Again, we tell you this. Listen to this and understand the logic. A tincture is a design of a minuscule chemical that would send a signal to the body of what the one using the tincture is asking for in healing or peace, not limited only to chemistry, and the science will look at the tincture and say it's too small for a chemical reaction, anywhere, anytime. It's simply too small, therefore it cannot do anything chemically. And they're right, and yet it works. So, here's the answer to why it works and the truth about it, which will tie right into the theme of who do you think you are. A tincture under the tongue is an instruction set that's designed that under the tongue subliminally. The body receives did you get that? So, no chemical reaction. It is an instruction set elegantly designed as that, which is instructions to the body on what to do. And then the body does it. And homeopathy works, all right? Turn the page. I've just shown you something. I've just shown you proof. The body is listening. The cells want instructions. And you can do it several ways. And one of them proven is homeopathy. And the other one is with consciousness. What about consciousness, elegantly designed through words that you would say or thoughts that you would generate when you answer the questions, who do you think you are, because the body receives the instructions that you give it through everyday life. Are you a victim or not? What's your genealogy like? How old are you? I tied this into this morning when I said I want you to forget everything you were told. Everything that would then posture who you think you are and start over. You want to write a list? Do it. Read it out loud. Do it. Let the body hear it. Do it. I am an ageless human, magnificent, here on purpose to create light. My genealogy is controllable and programmable, and I give it instructions daily. And you go on from there. The things that happen in my life I have brought to myself, and now, in that I understand it. I will no longer bring negative things into my life. What are your weaknesses? Don't list them. Laughter, I am afraid of this or that. And instead you will say the opposite. These are things that used to bother me, which I have conquered. And your body hears it and sees it. And they are simple things. They're habits that you can cure instantly, as easy as my partner did with being seasick all of his life, and in one session he was no longer. Dear ones, this is the power you have, and it's not simply about ridding yourself of some awful disease. It's everyday life, one of the attributes, you might say. I get anger. I get angry easily. If you said that and you think that's you will get angry easily. I have buttons that people press when they talk about religion and politics. My mother bothers me. I have trouble with my family. And the body hears it all. That's who I am. Who do you think you are? That's who I am. And you think you can come to a meeting and hear something about how to correct this or that and try it, and it's going to work? It isn't until you start knowing who you are coming along with the program. Shouldn't shock you. Truth is beautiful. You're none of those things you thought you were. The idea of having trouble with this person or that person is reprogrammable. Honestly, I want you to try it. We've said this over and over, to walk into the cauldron of drama that used to bother you with a new attitude, and watch what happens when you tell your body, these things are not going to bother me or hurt me. I'm going to have peace, and so it is.
Hello once more, this is Allison. Were you aware that Kryon has delved into the topic of meditation in various teachings? Kryon consistently stresses the significance of meditation as a means for personal evolution, spiritual advancement, and tapping into one's inner wisdom. He highly recommends it. Perhaps you're intrigued about exploring meditation yourself. If so, feel free to click the link provided in the description box below this video for a complimentary introductory course on meditation by Giovanni Dienstmann, recognized as one of the top 5 meditation experts globally. While you're down there, don't forget to leave us a comment and subscribe. Subscribing ensures you'll be notified when new videos by Kryon Condensed are uploaded. Wishing you the best on your journey, and thank you for your time.